Sweden's Göteborg-class corvettes stand as a testament to the nation's naval ingenuity during the waning years of the Cold War, embodying a design tailored to the unique challenges of Baltic Sea operations. Conceived in the mid-1980s, these warships were constructed by Kockums in Karlskrona, with the lead ship, HSWMS Göteborg, laid down in 1986 and commissioned in 1990 after extensive trials. The class was intended to include 6 vessels, but only 4 were completed: Göteborg, Gävle, Kalmar, and Sundsvall, as the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 prompted a re-evaluation of Sweden's defense needs, leading to the cancellation of the final 2 hulls. Measuring 57 meters in length and displacing approximately 400 to 425 tons, these corvettes feature a combined diesel and gas propulsion system, integrating 2 diesel engines with a gas turbine to power water jets, a configuration that enhances maneuverability in Sweden's shallow coastal waters and archipelagos. Armed with 8 RBS-15 anti-ship missiles, a 57mm Bofors cannon, a 40mm Bofors cannon, anti-submarine torpedoes, and the capacity for mines, the Göteborg-class was built as a multi-role platform, capable of engaging a variety of threats. The role of the Göteborg-class corvettes was initially defined by the Cold War context, with a primary focus on countering Soviet submarines and surface vessels in the Baltic Sea, where Sweden's neutrality demanded robust defense of its territorial waters. Their shallow draft hulls and agile propulsion made them ideally suited for anti-submarine warfare and surface combat in littoral environments, particularly among the thousands of islands dotting Sweden's coastline. As geopolitical tensions eased in the post-Cold War era, their mission evolved to encompass broader responsibilities, including maritime surveillance, crisis response, and participation in international peacekeeping operations. This adaptability was demonstrated in 2006 to 2007 when HSWMS Gävle and HSWMS Sundsvall joined a United Nations mission off Lebanon following the 2006 Lebanon War, marking a significant departure from their original Baltic-centric focus and highlighting their utility in multinational frameworks. The operational history of the Göteborg-class reflects both their Cold War origins and their transition into modern roles. Entering service between 1990 and 1993, the fleet was active during a period of heightened alertness, spurred by incidents like the Soviet submarine incursions of the 1980s, which underscored the need for effective ASW capabilities. HSWMS Göteborg, fully operational by 1991, set the tone for the class's early years, conducting patrols and exercises to secure Sweden's maritime borders. Over the decades, the corvettes participated in numerous naval drills, refining their skills in the Baltic's complex environment. The Lebanon deployment stands out as a pivotal moment, proving their versatility beyond regional defense. However, as Sweden's naval priorities shifted towards stealth and advanced technology with the introduction of the Visby-class corvettes in the 2000s, the Göteborg-class began to show its age, prompting a reassessment of its long-term viability. As of March 2025, the Göteborg-class fleet has undergone significant changes. HSWMS Göteborg and HSWMS Kalmar were decommissioned in 2007 and mothballed, with Göteborg formally struck from service in 2017, signaling the end of their active careers. Meanwhile, HSWMS Gävle and HSWMS Sundsvall underwent a midlife upgrade between 2017 and 2022, modernizing their sensors, combat systems, and electronics to align with contemporary standards. Redesignated as the Gävle-class subclass, these 2 ships were redelivered to the Swedish Navy, Gävle in May 2022 and Sundsvall later that year, and now serve with the 4th Naval Warfare Flotilla, focusing on maritime surveillance and defense. The MLU has extended their operational life into the 2030s, but their role is increasingly supplementary as Sweden invests in next-generation platforms. Looking ahead, the future of the Gävle-class corvettes is intertwined with Sweden's naval modernization and its recent integration into NATO, formalized in 2024. The upgraded ships provide a stopgap capability, maintaining littoral defense and surveillance until newer vessels take over. The Visby-class, with its stealth design, currently represents the pinnacle of Swedish naval technology, but plans for a Visby Generation 2 were abandoned in favor of the Luleå-class, a larger, more advanced corvette expected to enter service around 2030. This shift suggests that Gävle and Sundsvall will likely be phased out in the 2030s, with no plans to reactivate Göteborg or Kalmar, effectively marking the end of the Göteborg-class lineage. Sweden's NATO membership further emphasizes interoperability, potentially influencing future designs to align with alliance standards. When compared to regional competitors, the Göteborg-class and its Gävle-class successors holds a distinct place among Baltic naval forces. Russia's Buyan-class corvettes, for instance, are similarly sized at around 62 meters, but prioritize missile armament, carrying caliber cruise missiles for offensive operations, contrasting with the Göteborg's balanced ASW and surface combat focus. The Buyan-class's riverine capability gives it flexibility, but its heavier armament comes at the cost of agility in confined waters, where the Göteborg's water jets excel. Finland's Hamina-class fast attack craft at 51 meters are smaller and stealthier, equipped with modern missiles and torpedoes, but lack the Göteborg's endurance and multirole versatility, being optimized for hit-and-run tactics. Denmark's Flyvefisken-class, now largely replaced, shared a multirole ethos but were less specialized for ASW, reflecting different strategic priorities. Against these peers, the Göteborg-class strikes a middle ground, neither as offensively potent as the Buyan nor as stealth-focused as the Hamina, but its upgrades keep it relevant for Sweden's defensive needs. In assessing the Göteborg-class, it emerges as a capable, if aging, asset shaped by its Cold War roots and adapted to modern demands. Its operational history reflects Sweden's naval evolution, from a neutral guardian of the Baltic to a NATO-aligned partner. While the Gävle-class upgrades ensure short-term utility, the class's future is finite, overshadowed by the Luleå-class and broader technological trends. Compared to regional competitors, it remains a practical littoral defender, though its lack of stealth and heavy missile firepower limits its edge in a rapidly advancing naval landscape. Ultimately, the Göteborg-class legacy is one of resilience and adaptability, bridging Sweden's past and present as its Navy charts a course toward a more integrated, forward-looking future.